against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, a tooth-and-nail series for them in the conference finals. It all came down to a deciding Game 7. We can only hope these NBA finals contain just as much drama. And here we go, the NBA finals. 2 contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because you know you just got one matchup left.
And this is everything you work for the whole season. You're here on a mission, and the mission's not complete until you get it done.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Let's go out there and let's take it.
We are at the sold-out and noisy Palace of Auburn Hills. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Detroit, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. And with the excitement surrounding the final, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Johnson. Then there's Davis, then it's Jordan, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now here's Green. They double him with Jordan. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Get that.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And Lillard kicks to Butler. Davis with a screen on Jackson. Lillard dishes to Jordan. Green with the block. On defense, the Trailblazers from about 16, and that's good for 2.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Lillard kicks to Butler. Jordan the screen. 3-pointer, Lillard. Green with the rebound. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Jackson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. No retained possession.
Out of bounds. Blazers ball.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Good work defensively by Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. Johnson kicks to Lillard. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Lillard. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Out of bounds. Blazers ball.
Here's Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here's Jackson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gibson the screen. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Bogut. Here's Gibson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And he can't hit the second. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Green slams it in.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Back to Lillard. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Green slams it in.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Offensive rebound. Johnson, a wide-open look, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
All right now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And a different look here for the Pistons. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bogut. Johnson comes in for Taj Gibson. Johnson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jordan. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. Bogdanovich is checked in for Tyler Johnson. And it's Tony Roten in for Lillard.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Scooped up. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first bucket in this one.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Johnson can't hit. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, a moment ago, Terry Stotts and I were able to chat. We talked about Game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
1 shot. 1 shot.
Really an extraordinary game for Green. He's already got 11 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
Now, here's Roten. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. It's Vonleh atop the key. Here's Bogdanovich. That one wide left.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
The drive by Green. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Basket is good from Green.
think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach clearly wants him to get going here early and ensure he gets on fire and makes the kind of offensive impact everyone knows he's capable of. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now, here's Roten. Pass to Vonleh. Over to the wing. Bogdanovich sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Green dishes to Jennings. Green with the ball. Butler covering. Jennings kicks to Green. Out left to the wing. All alone. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Green.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
They double him with Green. Plumlee, the pass to Butler. Portland moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Yeah. I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I really.
And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively. And really, the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Green in a shooting guard. He'll get out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Green, and it's Jackson in at the one. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. To the paint, trying to find Green. He's got it now.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Johnson outside. Back to Lillard. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Detroit. Outside Jackson. Feeds to Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Lillard attacking, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 6 points.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Jackson against Lillard. Lillard comes with the double team. No good from Gibson. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lillard attacking, and he goes in for the dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
First personal foul, teams first.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Pistons. Detroit shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Lillard kicks to Bogdanovich. Davis sets a screen. Johnson against Jackson. Davis dishes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. And here's Johnson outside. They get it back. And Davis can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Tries from 10. The rebound by Johnson.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. You saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Chalmers passes to Green. Shot from the wing. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Pistons lead by 3. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Purdy. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with 66 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
A different look here for Detroit. Amir Johnson's checked in for Bogut, and it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. Portland also making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Davis. Butler comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Tony Roten in for Tyler Johnson. Jordan kicks to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Roten with it, working on Green, and that one's good. Roten. The Pistons trailing. Outside, Green, pass to Gibson. To the left wing. Now, here's Chalmers. He's covered by Roten, and he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 1. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. The layup missed.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Lillard attacking. Lets a floater go. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. 43 seconds left now here in the second. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Ilyasova comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Johnson in for Green. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Jordan. The pass to Johnson. Plumlee with the rebound. Portland trailing here.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Lillard dishes to Vonleh, and he comes it down.
Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Outside Jennings. The dish to Chalmers. Three-pointer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by a point. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Ladies and
All right, guys, let's focus for a few minutes. We've earned the chance to be here, but we've got a job to do. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. Don't forget how hard you all worked to be here in the finals. Let's get it done.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
The Pistons shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Johnson. And it's Butler at the small forward position. And oh, here we go with
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Butler. Green with the rebound. The Pistons leading. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 23.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lillard attacking. Shoots from the line, and that's good for two.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
For Detroit, they have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Lillard kicks to Butler. Back to Lillard. 90 seconds now into the second half. That drops. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. 5th on the list.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Jackson against Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. To the middle. Davis, the pass to Jordan. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. And the serious dunk to finish it off. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Gibson setting the pick for Jackson. Now the feed to Bogut. They can't stop the run with that one.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 28 points for Freak.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Trailblazers timeout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the palace, let's give it up for your
Johnson, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Portland also making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Butler, and Roten subbed in for Damian Lillard. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Davis sets a screen. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Back to Jordan. Portland moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Green. Jeff Green on the wing. Back to Green. And Jordan sends it back. Roten with it. Jackson on him. Davis sets a screen. Roten dishes to Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pistons trail by 3. Jackson passes to Green. Bogut kicks to Green. And taken away by Johnson. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Roten. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Outside, Green. Goes back up. And Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Roten. But they recover it. Jordan powered down with both hands.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Roten kicks to Johnson. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And it's Green with the jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Davis dishes to Roten. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan the pass to Roten. Lets it fly from 18. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Doubled by Roten. Green kicks to Jackson for the tie. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
The three-pointer, no good. There's Green with the three, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Green in at 2 guard. Johnson is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jennings, and it's Gibson in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. Butler dishes to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Green. It's rebounded by Bonner.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
The drive by Green. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. A lot of their points have come from out there.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Down low, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And now Portland on the break. Oh!
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The drive by Green, and the shot is good. Green's got 35.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Plumlee, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Plumlee's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland. To the inside. And he gets it again. Shot good from Green. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Plumlee. It's stolen by Green. Johnson kicks to Green. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. Detroit making a switch. Bogut's checked in.
That's his first personal foul for the Pistons. Back on the floor.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now, here's Green. Defense right on him. Inside, here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Roten, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Jennings.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The free throw drops for Roten.
Excellent game we've seen from Tony Roten. He's got 8 points and 2 steals as well. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Davis is checked in for Vonleh. Jennings passes to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 39.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Roten, no good.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Tries from 16. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead. Lillard dishes to Butler. The shot by Lillard, wide open. The rebound by Gibson.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
It's back to Jennings. Johnson, a wide open look. Offensive rebound. No good from Gibson.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the shot is good. Green's got 44.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Green, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Brandon Jennings. Jordan, he's checked in for Portland. Tyler Johnson comes in for Tony Roten. Here's Lillard to the paint. It's tipped and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. And now the Pistons fast break. Green leading the charge. Green with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Nice shot by Bogut.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket. And it's 13 points for Johnson.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
The drive by Green. Back to Green. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Davis kicks to Johnson. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
To the middle, here's Butler. Money!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Gibson a screen from deep. Green. Good! And That shot brings them to within just one.
Perfect screen there, set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
.32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lillard buries it.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Detroit with the ball. From deep. Count it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Big three right there. I mean, I've got to say, defensive breakdown, no doubt. They've got to have a bigger man on him.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Freak, you're our leader out there. Execute.
Jordan the screen. Lillard the pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Green, and it's Bogut, and it's Jackson in the point guard. And it's Green with the jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Lillard attacking. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Lillard's got 23.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, given up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Shoot from 8. Offensive rebound. Johnson outside. Davis sets a screen. Davis setting the pick for Butler. Johnson outside. And another shot. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. The Pistons shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they got to stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lillard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. It's stolen by Bogut. And here's Green outside. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Johnson buries it.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98%.
If you can't get the ball in, you got another timeout. Use it if you need it. Freak, you're a guy. If you got the shot, take it.
And Detroit has possession. From deep, Green. And Davis pulls it down.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Jackson kicks to Green. From deep three-point range, Green, no luck. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-1 or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.